People like this make me feel like they are actually gang stalkers. And sometimes they don't even know they gang stalkers. But the fact that you don't actually know what it is, maybe on a physical sense, but not on a real spiritual sense, makes me feel like you probably are one. And I'm going to tell you how I figured that. I really do feel like karma is real. The law of karma is put into place for a reason. God will not be mocked. We all reap what we sow. And I say that to say that I myself have participated in gang stalking. And that is one of the reasons why, as I'm experiencing it now, I can just put my big girl panties on and roll with the punches. But in my defense, at the time, I did not realize that that is what I was doing. Now, if you've been listening, that friend that I told y'all about that, hates me actually in real life, whether she subconsciously or consciously, feels the way that she feels, whether she knows it or not, that's just what it is. When we were, or when I thought that we were really close, whoever was her enemy was my enemy. So, like I said, she was, and this is why I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I even, anywho, okay, let me get into it, because y'all know I will accidentally change the subject. So back when we were really, really close, whoever was her enemy was my enemy. Whoever she went against, I went against. And so whenever she was dating somebody, it was always, always, always a third party situation. It was always another person involved. And if she was able to run one off, another one would come right behind that one. And of course, as crazy as it sounds, oh my God, I cannot believe I was participating in this, and I'm going to blame it on being asleep. I didn't know no better. But anyways, she really did used to stalk those girls' social medias down. And of course, me and her were at a little friends get together. I don't even know what to call it, because at one point not me and her, because when we were friends, we never really did just like get into it. But everybody else that was at that little kickback get together had been into it at one point in time. And I don't even understand how we all even ended up there. It was just get into it, get back cool, get into it. We're all grown, y'all. We need to we get over that. But no, what Cardi B say? You won't beef with me. You're going to beef with me forever. Anywho, so we were there, and we probably were playing truth and dare or whatever. I don't know. Tell some of your business, which is a ritual in and of itself, but whatever. One of the girls was just saying like, y'all know, y'all go and look on so and so page, or we all do it, and ha ha ha. So normalizing social media stalking people, calling people jobs. Y'all know, y'all find out whatever you can. I mean, it would go so far as to befriending people that know that person just to get the tea on them. Now, I didn't do all of that now. I don't do that. I'm not going to befriend somebody that, if I don't like a person, I don't like nobody that they like. Shit. But what I did do was, which is crazy, I would allow, her or whoever else I was cool with to utilize my social media pages once they were blocked. Once those girls realized that, she, the so-called friend that I had or anybody else in the little friend group was looking on their page, they would block them, and we would just give each other's passcodes to, whatever page. Here go my passcode. This is my email, my passcode. Use my page to go look at her page and get in her business and see if she posts his hand, or if she posts his shoe, or if she posts inside your car, just silly stuff, silly stuff. And I too participated. If, no, I would give my passcode out. But sometimes she would be like, I'm at work or whatever, go look on her page real quick. And I would do it and would report back everything that I saw on that page. And so am I sitting around here gang stalking in the sense of riding down somebody's street? Or, not in the sense of, some secret society or job or whatever paying me to do it. But I ain't gonna lie, if I was in a third party situation and I felt like, the guy that I was talking to was at her house, would I ride down her street if I knew where she stayed? Absolutely. I did that. That is a form of gang stalking. Going to look on somebody's social media page and reporting everything back is a form of gang stalking. Like befriending somebody's mutual just to get the tea on them is a form of gang stalking. Now, I didn't do that part, but I did participate in a lot of that messy stuff that women or girls, not women, girls participate in. I did. So I feel like, what's going on with my gang stalking situations that I have experienced might be a little bit worse, might be a little bit worse, but it says you reap what you sow, 3 times over or 10 times fold, or however it said, it's going to be worse than how you gave it. You're going to get it even more so than how you gave it. So it's like, do I appreciate, I'm not saying that I appreciate what's happening. I'm not saying that, it's okay, because it's not okay, but it's like, I did that. I'm reaping what I sowed, even though I didn't know. So I feel like it may not even be as bad as that lady's comment. Maybe she is, maybe she's not, or maybe she did participate in some gang stalking and she don't know it. Maybe she is experiencing gang stalking and she don't know it. A lot of people don't even be knowing they going through karma and backfires and stuff, which is so crazy. But I did what I did. It is what it is. I pray about it. I repent about what I did. I'm not shamed. I can take full accountability for what I did. And as Jesus told that lady by the well, go and sin no more. You have been forgiven. Now go and sin no more. So do I participate in that now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I haven't, been in a relationship or anything like that. But if I was to be in one, I wouldn't go and stalk that girl's page. I might, look and see if it show up in that friends you may suggest, which to me means they've been on mine. But that's just to, just in case they try to run up on me in public or something, I'll know who she is. But the way that me and the home girls, the crew used to do back in the day, on the page 2-3 times a day, reporting back to each other, absolutely not. I don't want to know nothing about that person. I don't want to have nothing to do with that person. If we don't like each other, what are we looking at each other for? At this point in my life, if we have to be cordial because we have to be in the same vicinity, that's fine. But other than that, no. I have learned my lesson. But people that make those types of comments, it just lets me know, like, yo, you might be a little gang stalker. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it really sound like. That was what I replied. Well, what does it sound like? And I don't know if she replied or not. I need to go look and see. I don't think she replied. I don't know. But her business is her business. If she has participated in it and she's getting it back and she don't know, then hey, hopefully if she see this video, now you know. And maybe you can repent and maybe they can slow up on you before you end up getting, let me not speak that. But whatever. Until next time. Peace.